Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Now before I get carried away, because I'm about to release some larger scale projects that have been taking a long time and are coming to a bit of a wrap, and I've also got a whole bunch of carvings. Some have been pretty interesting, so I might even have a backlog of videos, which would be nice. I just thought I'd quickly launch a giveaway before we get too stuck into a bunch of other things. So the giveaway to enter, all you have to do is leave a comment below. You can really comment whatever. The robot that draws the name doesn't actually care, it just notices who's commented and who hasn't. But me personally, I do read all the comments. So though the robot doesn't care, I do like to have a theme, and my theme is, where's the strangest place you found anything Opal related? So this little pendant that you're looking at here, it's got a little silver chain on it as well. So it's a little silver pendant, clearly triplets. We can have a bit more of a detailed look at that in a minute. But this triplet Opal pendant I found at what we call Savers. I don't know if it's a multinational kind of company or anything like that. It's a thrift shop, an op shop, whatever you call it. I found my first bit of Opal there. Not the first bit I've ever seen, of course, but the first bit of Opal I've seen in an op shop, which, yeah, it's just a low value triplet. Luckily enough, they actually priced it as a triplet, so someone there must have known what they were doing when they put the price tag on it. So a nice little cheap double triplet, so actually they probably could have charged a bit more than they did. 925 silver, the kind of stuff I want to make, but I want to do a little bit better quality than this. Maybe not the Opal Mills quality, I can always dream, but I do want to do a little bit better than this. We'll have a closer look now. Just remember to leave a comment below and get your name in the draw. Channel members also get a little bit of an extra one, which I think has only helped out one so far, but I like to give them something for supporting the channel and donating on a regular basis. So the silver part is pretty obvious. It's got the stamps for silver, both on the chain and on the back of the pendant. Sterling silver, 925 silver, pretty basic, pretty common. Now the opals themselves are clearly a triplet. If I hold them at the right angle, you can see that color is projecting, but if you get just the sweet spot, you can see that band of clear glass, just that lens cap over the top. So it is funny, sometimes bezel set triplets, people won't actually pick them up as triplets, though there's this magnified effect from the front, which is very obvious to people that know Opal. But even on the side, it can trick them, because if that edge is covered and hidden, you'll see that the Opal does project through that clear top. Pretty simple when you know a bit of physics, but it does seem to trip people up. And this one, I'm a little bit disappointed because though it looks like it's a bezel set kind of setting that they've put two together, it's clearly been glued. There's no rounding over of this edge at all. The Opal's just kind of sitting in this big oval hole, which must mean that they've glued it in place because they are very firmly attached. The triplets themselves are pretty good quality. This one here, if I get the light in the right spot, you can see there, it's pretty scuffed up actually, so I think that might be a video in the future of how to repair something like this, because I have done a few stones that have been in pretty complicated settings, because the Dremel can really get in there and work a lot of nooks and crannies. It can't hit everywhere, but it can do enough to polish little scuffs like that out. And this one's just in the top section of the lens, which is actually the easiest spot to deal with. I've done a couple which have had claw settings that have been really tricky to get into. Toothpicks are man's best friend at that point in time. Some toothpicks and some diamond paste can do absolute wonders. Just takes a bit of time. Cool little find. I came across it just a couple days ago. Hence why it's in a little Pandora bag. They basically just put it in whatever bag they've got. And for a couple bucks, not too bad. Market value, I've seen things like this go for more than 100, even when they are advertised as triplets. Which is not the kind of money that I would throw at it, but people do, which just means if I can start making some Opal jewelry, I know there's a bit of a margin in there and you can get a really good markup. I always say the cutting of the Opal isn't where the big money is to be made. It's always with the people with more and more skills. And there's a couple really good Opal jewelers out there that I'm sure can make real good margins on their work. There you can really see that clear lens revealing the triplet there. I'm more of a doublets or a solids kind of man. Triplets are still not something that I've warmed to all that much, but you will be seeing me set a lot of triplets because they're low cost and the lenses actually provide a lot more of a strength and support. So when I'm practicing my bezel setting, when those videos come out, you'll see triplets are abused a lot. Really good triplets too. But you know what? You can always cut them out of a setting and I'll probably have a video showing you that as well. Things don't always go well when you don't know what you're doing, so hopefully you guys can learn from my mistakes. Enter in the giveaway, win some Opal, learn to cut it, learn to set it, and who knows, within a couple weeks you'll be way more skilled than me. Anyway, just a quick one. Launch the giveaway, enter away, good luck. If you don't think you're gonna win, Just cross your fingers, put in your entry. Most of the people that have won it so far have said they've never won anything in their lives before. That could also be you. We'll find out very soon, but we got to get back to work. So catch you later, guys.